नमस्कार दोस्तों, welcome to my channel. This is the first pre-market report I'm creating for Indian stock market, that is for 21st August 2025. So I'm thinking to cover the FNO data, some of the news for our Indian market without wasting time. हम लोग FNO डाटा के ऊपर एक बार नज़र डालते हैं भाइयों. And I think FNO data is very important, especially if you are trading in expiry days. Eh, I'll explain you in detail how to read this chart. तो पहले हम लोग देख लेते हैं इंडेक्स फ्यूचर में हम लोग ये था दिस पोजीशन इज yesterday, that is was for the previous day, and what these people, all the participants, carried for today, that is yesterday on Wednesday, and what is available positions for today, that is showing in the total. I hope you guys understood. Starting with the retail ने क्या किया, वो पहले से बुलिश पोजीशन लेके खड़ा हुआ था इंडेक्स फ्यूचर में, और इसने कुछ और ऐड कर दिया और इनका टोटल पोजीशन बन गया 1,19,000. So this is on the higher end, and this is not good for market up movement. एंड एफआई लगातार उनका शॉर्ट बढ़ाते जा रहे हैं. कल भी उन्होंने 1600 करीब शॉर्ट मार दिया, तो उनका पूरा शॉर्ट इंडेक्स फ्यूचर में बन गया 1,73,000. एंड प्रोस को देखिएगा तो प्रोस कुछ इंडेक्स फ्यूचर ऐड किया, करीब 5,000 कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स, और उसका टोटल कैरी फॉरवर्ड फ्यूचर में बन गया 21,000. डीए खैर इंडेक्स एफएनओ में डीए के इतना मायने नहीं रखते, फिर भी हम लोग देख लेते हैं. एफए कल कुछ 5,000 कॉन्ट्रैक्ट के करीब सेल किया और उसका नेट बन गया 32,000. So if you look at the index future overall level, FA is clearly showing bearish, and retailers are bullish, and they, of course, they are bullish. And index call, let us take a look at index call now. So index call, yesterday retailers added 22,000. This is the number, 22,000 they added, and their total call longs reached to 33,000. And FA, again, FA is continuously selling in call index calls. And here you can say that yesterday they added around 25,000 additional contracts. So overall, their call rating reached to 37,000, almost you can say 38,000. And pros, that is negligible. They just hardly carried 3,000 contracts. Overall, their contract stands 3,400. This is negligible. And DIA, I'm not looking. It's a negligible data. Index put is very important. So let us take a look at for the retailers. Retailers are already carrying around 3.85 lakh contracts in the index put writing. And yesterday they purchase, that means they reduce, उन्होंने कुछ कम कर दिया उनका जो इंडेक्स शॉर्ट्स है, जो इंडेक्स पुट शॉर्ट्स है, कुछ 60,000 क्वांटिटी उसने कम किया, लेकिन अभी भी देखेगा तो ज़्यादातर से वो बुलिश ही है. 3.25 lakh contracts. And if you look here, index put writers are retailers. All the other parties, they are index put buyers. And if you look at FA, they bought 2 lakh, and pros around 60,000, and DIA also around 55,000. That was on the index futures and index option. चलो हम लोग अभी स्टॉक फ्यूचर एंड ऑप्शन को भी देख लेते हैं भाई लोग. So if you look at stock futures and options, stock futures are very important, especially on expiry day. Retailers, they were already bullish. उनका कुछ 22 लाख का ऑलरेडी लॉन्ग था, और उन्होंने 8,000 क्वांटिटी और ऐड कर दिया उसका टोटल it is coming 22.31 lakhs. That is the stock futures long for retailers. And FII, so yesterday they sold around 10,000 contracts. So overall, their stock future long reduced to 13.9 lakhs. Pros, yesterday they sold around 14,000 stock future contracts, and their total standing reached to 4.1 lakh. So DIA, so yeah, we don't need to consider because these are hedging positions maybe against the stock buying and all. So it is showing uh, 40,000, sorry, 40 lakh stock future writing. Okay. Now let us take a look at the stock calls quickly. So yesterday, retails once again they gone bullish in the stock calls. So they bought around 27,000. So their overall uh, call longs reached to 7 lakh. And you can see one important thing here. Retailers are only the stock option call buyers. All the other parties are call sellers in the stock options. Stock put also yesterday retail is sold around for 4,800 contracts, but then overall they are bullish in stock put as well as because they are writing around 1.5 lakhs and the big players are bearish. So overall, if you take the overall view, overall data for index futures, it is showing bearish because FA is fully on shorts. Index call, it is showing overall bullish, but the volumes are low. But the main thing is that FAs they are the index call sellers. Index put side, if you look at, so retailers are bullish and big players are bearish. Okay, so that was on F, and I hope you guys got a better understanding. Now let us also take a look at some of the news flows also. So these are the Nifty and Sensex top gainers and losses. You can say in the BSE side, Infosys was around 4% up, and this was the major contributor in bringing our market up yesterday. So and this helped in Nifty and Sensex to move up. Again, TCS also added almost all the IT stocks were up because they were thinking that Fed rate cut will come and अगर Fed rate cut हुआ तो ये जो IT सेक्टर के लिए अच्छा सोच कर लेकिन ऐसे हुआ ही नहीं है हम लोग आगे देख लेते हैं एंड एनएससी में देखेगा तो अगेन सी हिंदुस्तान यूनिलीवर Nestle and NDPC were the top gainers. And top losses में हम लोग देखें तो बजाज फिनांस, टाटा मोटर्स, इंडस बैंक, आईटीसी एंड बजाज फिनसर्व. On the NSE side में भारत इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स and Bajaj Finance, Sriram Finance. So these were the draggers. Now some of the important news flow. So everybody was looking at Fed, Fed chairman का जो minutes है. So and finally it has come. अभी हम लोग देखें तो फेड में दो हिस्सों में डिवाइड है. दो फेड जो गवर्नर्स बोल रहे हैं तो रेट कट होना चाहिए लेकिन मेजोरिटी बोल रहा रेट कट का समय अभी आया नहीं. तो ज़्यादातर पार्टिसिपेंट का जो ऑब्जर्वेशन है वो यही है कि इन्फ्लेशन ऊपर जाने वाला है और उसका जॉब्स नीचे जाने वाले हैं. ये जो यूएस के लिए काफ़ी रिस्क की बात है. तो इसीलिए कोई रेट कट का कोई संभावना नहीं है. तो ये आईटी सेक्टर के लिए खराब हो सकते हैं और उसके आगे जेपी मॉर्गन ने बोल दिया कि यूएस मार्केट्स आर वल्नरेबल टू अपकमिंग इवेंट्स. So upcoming events, it is the job data and Jackson Hole meeting of Fed. So there, I mean, nobody is expecting any positive in those meetings. चलो और इंडिया के ऊपर अगर हम लोग देखेगा तो कल कुछ कॉटन स्टॉक्स को अपर वाले हमने देखा तो उसका पहले रीजन है गवर्नमेंट ने क्या है जो इम्पोर्ट ड्यूटी है वो टेम्परली स्क्रैप किया हुआ है 11%. इसके वजह से जितना भी कॉटन स्टॉक्स है फैब्रिक एयर क्लॉथिंग ये सब ऊपर हम लोगों को देखा. हो सकता है ये रैली कंटिन्यू भी हो सकता है क्योंकि ये जो गवर्नमेंट ने जो इसका जो इम्पोर्ट ड्यूटी temporarily इसको suspend किया हुआ है, ये 19 August to 30 September. So another news is that Russia will welcome Indian exports amid 50% tariffs, slams oil duties as unjustified pressure. Additionally, Russia also told that they can give the crude oil in another 5% discount. And so far, US is not adding additional tariff, so there is no additional negative for our market. And some of the stocks in news is Alembic Pharma. They got the US FDA drug approval, and this is for 10 mg Masitan tablet, and this can be a positive news for Alembic Pharma. Similarly, Sarda Energy wins a coal mine bid, so it is positive for them. And Kernex JV backs a major order. So these three new stocks can be in positive, you may be seeing today. And finally, so I wanted to also, just quickly cover what is expiry special. So if you look here, the Nifty option chain, you can see that the 25,000 there is massive put writing is there. So in case uh, if Nifty goes down, then there is a potential chance that a long unwinding can happen. And if you look at the call rating, so call writers are at 25,000 and put writers there is ये जो बराबर का टक्कर चल रहे हैं बुल्स और बियर्स 2550. अगर 2550 ब्रेक हुआ तो मार्केट नीचे स्लाइड होने का पूरा पूरा पॉसिबिलिटी है और पूरा रेसिस्टेंस बना हुआ है 25,100. यू कैन से 1.24 करोड़ OI built in 25,100. So that means 25,100 will act as an immediate resistance. So any longs consider only about 25,100. But put writers are not that very confident at 25,100. I don't know. After market opening, this data may change. 25,150 also, yeah, I can see 56 lakh call writers are there. 25,200 also, more than 1 crore call writers are there. In case the market is able to cross 25 100, then only 100, 100, 20, 30, then only you can see a short covering. I also wanted to, quickly take you through the futures. You can see that, okay, yesterday Nifty, it is closed around 0.3 percent, but the futures are still at discount. So futures just moved 0.17% only. This is not showing a good indication. Actually, in this case, what will happen is that the market might move up, the coal prices may not move up, and it will decay very fast. At the same time, the food prices may not decay much. So watch today. Two things you need to watch. Watch the futures. There's a there is a phenomenon called synthetic future. So बिग प्लेयर्स जो बड़े खिलाड़ी हमेशा सिंथेटिक फ्यूचर और विक्स के जरिए खेलते हैं और रिटेलर्स को नुकसान पहुंचाते हैं. तो ये दो चीज हम आपको वॉच करते रहिए. दैट्स ऑल इन दिस वीडियो गाइस. I hope you enjoyed watching this my report, and I'll continue providing this daily report, daily market report, pre-market report. And please subscribe my channel and encourage me so that I can bring more news and more important points for us, for all the viewers. Okay, so please consider subscribing my channel and liking my video to beat the YouTube algorithm.